think you brought that.
My wife wanted to be involved today, so that was for her. I've never really liked graduation speeches. I'm sure I'm not the only one in this room who remembers sitting at his or her undergraduate commencement ceremony and having the president of the university quote a famous author or poet and then proclaim, "You are the leaders and the creators of tomorrow. You will change the world. You will make your school and your parents proud, and the world will be a better place due to your brilliance." That sounds nice and it makes for an inspirational speech, but it's just not that easy. Which isn't to say that your speeches weren't very good. I don't know about you, but I sure didn't feel like I was changing the world in my first job after graduation when I was creating spreadsheets and adjusting the margins on my boss's documents. That lack of fulfillment might be part of what brought you to law school. I know it was part of my thinking. To really make a difference in the world, it takes more of a foundation than 4 years of college. And now that I'm graduating from law school, I think it is still safe to say that it will take a little bit more time and more experience before I personally feel like I have made any monumental contributions to the world. To be honest, right now graduating from Cardozo simply means that I know I have the right to spend the next 2 months studying for the bar. And while we likely won't be making any changes tomorrow, our experience at Cardozo has prepared us to make an impact in the future. We have shown a commitment to bettering ourselves by going through 4 years of college, studying for the LSAT, cursing the LSAT, and completing 3 years of law school. And all of this is a solid indication of how hard we will work to create fulfilling careers that just might ultimately change the world. I am very proud to have made it through law school, and I feel honored to have been the recipient of a legal education. Because beyond applying the things we have learned to our professional lives, our time at Cardozo has given us a glimpse into exactly how the world works. We have gained crucial insight into how to do our taxes, or what deductions we might ask for, why banning Pete Rose from baseball is well within the commissioner's use of the best interests of the game power, and most importantly, we learned why all of the cases on Law & Order start in the Supreme Court. It's because the Supreme Court is the lowest court in New York. Hey, if we can't change the world immediately, at least we can understand a little bit more of what we watch on TV. Overall, I think graduations are really about the importance of acknowledging how far we have come and taking pride in the foundation that we have started to build. So with that, I would like to point out a few of the crucial life and professional skills that we picked up in the hallways and stairwells of Cardozo. Timeliness. Anyone can learn to stick to a schedule when classes start and end on the hour. But we at Cardozo have learned to appreciate the importance of every minute, as our classes ended at times like 9:51 or 3:54. Basic survival skills. I'm confident that any Cardozo graduate could survive in the wild. A skill learned in the oft-seen hunt for free food. We have learned to wait outside classes for leftover pizza, for the end of meetings looking for leftover pizza, and to wait for the day-old free bagels that come out of the cafeteria at 5:30. Thus, Cardozo has taught us both to appreciate sustenance and how to find it by scent. Adaptability. At Cardozo, Monday may be on Friday's schedule, Tuesday may be Thursday, and Wednesday might be Wednesday, but it probably has a couple of Mondays makeup classes. Changing the time or location of a meeting in the working world will seem like child's play in comparison to deciphering what day of the week it is. Collegiality. We have all had moments where we would have preferred to be doing anything other than being in law school. But I have always felt fortunate to be surrounded by good people. Attending Cardozo has taught me that collegiality is more than just a buzzword loosely thrown around by interviewers. Gratitude. It would be impossible to have arrived at this stage in our lives without the help of others. So I think it is important to thank all of those people who made this possible. There are countless professors, classmates, and administrators without whom we could not have learned about the important things, like what a section symbol is, or how to download the umpteenth version of the secure exam software for taking our finals. Secure exam is sure studies. And outside of Cardozo, we have our families, spouses, significant others, coworkers, and friends to thank for keeping us sane when the only things we could think about were allies. Personally, I could not have completed law school without the endless support I received from my wife, Allie, my parents, Terry and Jeff, and my entire family. least until the end of July when the bar exam is over. If this were a movie, graduation would end, the credits would roll, we would each toss our caps up in the air, and a sentence or two would describe exactly what types of accomplishments we each went on to make. But life's nothing like the movies, and there is no real ending to it. Our time as classmates and students has ended, but that ending is merely part of a much grander journey. So while today may not be the last step in our quest to change the world, as some professors and teachers might have us believe, it is a time to reflect and to be proud of what we have accomplished. Now, go, change the world, be leaders, share your brilliance, and make your families and your schools proud. Just remember, it probably won't happen